Welcome to the City Show. Pat O'Melia here, you there. I am back from hiatus. Been a while. I missed you all, but I've been doing a lot of things since we went on hiatus. Normally when I go on a hiatus, we always try to upgrade the studio. We get new equipment, we do furniture, we paint, we change sets. This year we did a complete move of the studio into a larger space. Some of you might recall I'm working with high school students, teaching them studio production. We were dealing with the North Bergen High School and Hudson County Schools of Technology. Now it looks like we're going to be bringing in Secaucus High School. Their problem is getting kids to the actual studio. So we did a lot. We put in new editing bays for the kids. In this new studio space, there's a wall so I can have one group of kids filming, another group of kids doing editing. The best they don't see each other because they goof around too much because they are kids. So we're looking to have a pretty successful season. I've also introduced this year a radio station, Hudson Media Group Radio. It's on Live 365, 24 hours a day programming. I don't know if I'll do 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. First and foremost, it is for the high school kids. One of the shows I want to get off the ground is Hudson County High School Sports, where the kids will be covering them live. You'll get live reports from all, let's say, the basketball games. They'll be calling into the host, very similar to how WFAN does it when they're not covering the Giants or the Jets. They have reporters calling out from all over the country during the NFL season. Very similar to that. Probably have two hosts hosting the shows, and the kids are calling in their reports. And then later on, those kids will do a final report on video, recording it on their computer, and they'll send that to the studio, and we'll have either a live or a taped streaming program recapping the week. So there's a lot of things we got going with the studio, with the kids in the studio, radio and video wise. And you'll have other shows on there. I'm going to probably do a Tom Driver show and a Hudson County show. John Heinous is thinking of doing 1 or 2 shows. We have some civic leaders, elected officials, schools. There's a lot of people who are interested in doing this. So eventually it will take somewhat time, but we'll get enough programming. My editors might decide to do some shows. So we got a lot of room. So we got to fill the room. But first and foremost, before we can start giving anybody slots, we got to find out what sporting events, dates, and times there are. Because no sense giving somebody a time slot and they get preempted by, the North Bergen versus, Secaucus High School basketball game. So those are all the things we're working on figuring out right now. Hopefully I get all those dates, times, scheduled for the entire county of Hudson soon, and then we can figure out all the scheduling. But hopefully by the end of September, I wanted to do it last week, but the scheduling became an issue. I'll get that done, and what you can do right now is go to Live 365, download the app, and when you're ready to listen to Live 365, you just say Hudson Media Group, and boom, the Hudson Media Group radio station will come on. And it's even, I don't want to say her name over there, but my Amazon AI over there is also enabled on Live 365, so you can listen it that way. But let's break for commercial. And when we come back, we're going to talk about Pompidou in Jersey City. And we're going to talk about CarePoint Hospital's flatlining. And if we have time, the mayor's race in Jersey City. You're watching The City Show. I'm Pat O'Melia. I'll be right back.
No one plans on heart disease, but everyone should have a plan for it. We help patients of all lifestyles and medical histories plan for healthy hearts. We offer convenient screenings without judgment, hundreds of preventive programs, and women's heart specialists. And we're the largest cardiac surgery program in New Jersey. Make plans for a healthy heart with RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
Burns Brothers Memorials, Monuments, and Markers, 787 Tunley Avenue, Jersey City. Hudson County's only monument maker, serving all faiths and cemeteries. Design, studio, and launch inventory on site. Cemetery inscriptions and custom orders welcome. Burns Brothers Memorials, Monuments, and Markers, 787 Tunley Avenue, just south of Secaucus Road. Craftsmanship that will last for all eternity. Burns Brothers, Jersey City, Albert H. Hopper, North Arlington. Visit us on the net.
Panepinto Properties, Jersey City, shaping the workplace with state-of-the-art office spaces and addresses your company desires. Building residences that define your home environment. adjacent to all modes of transportation with on-site parking available. The right address, the right lease. Call 201-521-9000 or visit online at panapintodevelopment.com. Panapinto Properties, building Jersey City for everyone.
We're back. City Show, Pat O'Melia here. You there? Got my ever-present coffee here. Now, it's funny, when we went on hiatus back in the end of June, the two topics we were discussing then was Pompidou and CarePoint. And it'll be the same two topics we're talking this time. They're still in the news and in worse shape than usual. Well, actually, one I think is a positive. The other is worse shape. Don't forget everything on the bottom of the screen. Love us on Facebook and Twitter and all that. Well, we got Pompidou. I call it Pompidou 2. Pompidou 2, instead of the Pompidou on Sip Avenue by what was the old PS&G building, the county of Hudson had it for a while with the county community college. The city of Jersey City purchased it a few years back for $11.5 million. That's where Pompidou was going to go. Everything was going great. This take was given us $60 million, and they gave us some money up front. Yeah, we were pumping. Then Mayor Phillip decided to withdraw his endorsement of Tammy Murphy for Senate and endorse Andy Kim. And the state decided to look at the funding for Pompidou again and decided that it was not a worthwhile project. So, yeah, I firmly believe there was some politics involved. But the project, like I said then, I'm not a big proponent of Pompidou. But I understand that, we could use some jewelry in Jersey City for our rings. Back in a while ago, Healy, when he was the mayor, he wanted to get the New York Jets to have their practice facility here in Jersey City. And almost happened, but Foreign Park got it. But let me read what I write here before I jump out. What we have, Pompidou 2 is now slated to be in the two towers that are going to be built alongside of the Lowe's Theater where the square ramp is today. Yes, there'll be no parking on Journal Square once we knock down the square ramp. And right now, the square ramp is closed. Well, like I said, it'll no longer be on Sip Avenue at the PS&G building. The city's got to determine what they want to do with that. I think it has a lot of possibilities. There are a few buildings on Journal Square that have possibilities. I was talking to Denise Ridley, councilwoman in Jersey City. She was thinking a school. I think that might be a good idea to have a school there because we're building all these high-rises. And guess what? We're not building any schools. I'm born and raised in that section of Jersey City, Journal Square. I'm from Dogpatch down to the foot of St. Paul's Avenue by the Hackensack River. But by my day, everything started and stopped on Journal Square. So I know Journal Square quite well. It's very ingrained into my DNA. The new game plan now is to put Pompidou in one of those towers. And the owners of the building, the Kushners, they're going to donate a large space. Depends who you talk to. It's 72,000, 75,000, or 100,000 square feet of space to the city. That will be their property. And they can put Pompidou in there. Now, that property, they're saying 100,000 square feet. That has a dollar value in today's dollars of about $50 million. That would be given to the city. Now, there's a 30-year abatement involved in this, but we're getting $50 million. The towers will be built with or without an abatement. That's going to happen. The financing with the financing companies, that changes a bit because of the abatement, but it's going to be built either way. With the abatement, the property owners save, again, I'm not an accountant or a financial wizard, but I'm told they'll save somewhere at about $60 to $80 million over the course of the abatement. And that includes the $50 million of property they're giving to the city. That seems like, why are we helping these guys? Well, they're going to build it without the abatement, and they're going to make bank without Jersey City, giving them the abatement. It's happening. We, the city of Jersey City, got to consider, do we want this $50 million asset? And in my opinion, yes, we do. Either way, these property owners are going to make bank. We can make bank here too. As I said, I'm not a proponent of Pompidou. I understood that the city wanted the jewelry. Some people call it a vanity project for the mayor. But when Mayor Fuller is building affordable housing or high-tech schools or whatever he's building, the new annex on MLK Drive, they're not calling that vanity project. This we call a vanity project. As I said before, I'm not big on it, but I realize that Jersey City wants that jewelry. Now, like I said, Mayor Healy was going to do it with the Jets, and that fell through, but that would have been some fine jewelry for Jersey City. Will Pompidou be a destination spot in Jersey City? I don't know. Who knows? You got to go past a lot of museums to get to Pompidou. And we're depending tremendously on the path to bring the people to Pompidou, because where these towers are being built, it's on the Square Ramp parking lot. And I think I read that the new project will have 267 parking spaces. Well, I'm sure those parking spaces will be utilized by the residents of those two towers, so we won't have parking up there. So depending on the path, that's a hell of a gamble there, because that thing's pretty packed as it is now. Same thing with the Lowe's there, dependence on the path. We don't really have mass transit in Jersey City. We have some buses, that's it. There's no subways or anything like that. We have more buses in the old days when people actually worked in Jersey City, but that's for another show. I don't know. Will it increase foot traffic on Journal Square? Yeah, people will come. I'm sure people will come to enjoy Pompidou. Will it make money? No, it won't make any money. I'm sure of that. But before we get into that, let's break for commercial and just leave it at right now. Will it increase foot traffic on Journal Square? Yes. Will it make money? No. And we'll come back and I'll explain why. You're watching The City Show. I'll be right back.
Comprehensive healthcare is here, here, and here. RWJ Barnabas Health is healing, enhancing, and investing in Hudson County with its two newest locations, Hoboken and Exchange Place. Within walking distance or accessible by mass transit, our locations combine convenience with primary and specialty care, including cardiology, women's health, orthopedics, cancer care, and more. Let's be healthy together.
Good Friend Self Storage in North Bergen, New Jersey is a fully climate-controlled facility equipped with state-of-the-art security, packing supplies, a Refer a Friend program, and multiple loading docks convenient for commercial use. Located just off of Route 3 at 4301 Tunnelly Avenue, Route 1 and 9. Call 201-867-2444 or visit us on the web today. Good Friend Self Storage. Let us be your good friend.
Consumer Carpets, 3408 Kennedy Boulevard in the Jersey City Heights, your one-stop store for residential and commercial floor treatments, carpeting, linoleum, tiles, laminates, hardwood floors, area rugs, remnants, all major brands, all in stock. Free estimates, same-day installation. Consumer Carpets, it's savings, selection, installation. Credit cards and debit cards accepted. Financing available. Consumer Carpets, price to fit your budget, installation to fit your schedule. On the net at consumercarpets.com. Consumer Carpets, Jersey City, 201-792-2712.
We're back. You're watching The City Show. Pat O'Meara here, you there? Thank you for watching. We're back from hiatus. We are talking about Pompidou 2. It'll be moving across Journal Square, alongside the Lowe's, where the Square Ramp is. Now, as that before, will Pompidou increase foot traffic on Journal Square? Yeah, I believe so. Will it make money? No, not at all. None of these cultural, performing art centers or museums make money. Mostly they're supported by the municipality, the county, the state, philanthropists, various state grants, that sort of thing, donations, tickets, that kind of thing, corporate donations, etc. And they still lose money. They got to do telethons and all sorts of fundraisers, and in front of the buildings, they sell like bricks or plaques for more money. They're always looking for money. For that matter, I started a nonprofit for my high school program. Everybody's looking for money. That will have to be done here with Pompidou. So the most of it doesn't fall on the shoulders of Jersey City. You start a nonprofit, and they go and they hit the same people that everybody hits in Jersey City for money. Possibly if Mayor Fulop becomes Governor Fulop, it won't be a problem for Jersey City. He could reactivate that $60 million we were going to get before, but that's down the road. In the past, there were financial problems at, Bergen Pack, the Paper Mill Playhouse. They were on, very thin ice there until Ray Lesniak, the state senator for that district, managed to bail them out. Liberty Science Center probably still has financial problems. At one point, I think Jersey City had to loan them $7 or $8 million. I don't even know if they ever paid it back. They were in financial tough times. And probably Liberty Science Center, if they didn't take children, students hostage by school bus every day and drag them down there, they probably wouldn't be there, Liberty Science Center. All these performing arts and cultural centers, they don't make money. But they bring some pizzazz to the cities and the towns they're in. In Jersey City, we don't have any of that. There's nothing in Jersey City really that you go, let's go see it. It's great. They talk about it. And people in Florida will talk about it. Or in Spain. No, Pompidou probably does that. The $50 million, and we know Pompidou will lose money. So why do it? Well, why do it is that $50 million that upfront that city will get in this property. The city of Jersey City will get approximately 100,000 square feet. That's $1 million donation. What's this? I asked people, developers in Secaucus, what the value of this would be, and they said it's about $50 million. And they told me, said, Pat, what do you think that property would be worth in 5 years in Jersey City, or 10 years? And I said, well, I'm not a real estate guy, and I got my kids into it. Then it got me thinking. Our house in Jersey City, nice house, 3-family house. I often look at that and wonder why it's worth $1 million now. It's Jersey City. All the properties have gone sky high. And all the property values here in Jersey City have gone sky high because of the renaissance that's occurred here in Jersey City with all the development. It changed all the property value. Yes, our house in Jersey City is worth like $1 million. Amazing. What would this property here, this 100,000 square feet or so property, be worth in 5 or 10 years? In Jersey City, they're selling floors on a 2 or 3 family home for like $1 million. If you have Zillow will send you notices. They're on Graham Street, Hutton Street, Congress Street, Nelson Avenue. These are new, some of them renovated homes where they're selling the first, the second, or third floor for like close to $1 million. You didn't hear of that. You wouldn't even hear about a house in Jersey, a 2-3 family home in Jersey City being worth $1 million 5 years ago, let alone selling a floor of a 2 or 3 floor family home for $1 million. But they're doing that now. So yeah, you got to look back and say, what should we do? Should we take this as being given? And these towers are going to be built either way. I think we take this. Again, I'm not a proponent of it, but I am of that 100,000 square foot that the city would own. It's hard to turn that down. Now, will Pompidou survive? Who knows if Pompidou survives? 5 years and now Pompidou is gone. But we still have that space. You could probably attract a major corporation to rent that for office space and get, buku money every month. Maybe you get $30,000, $40,000 a month in rent on that. That's possible. Anything's possible because the city will own that 100,000 square feet. So should we vote yes on this pilot abatement? Yeah. The towers are coming anyway. We can either let them build and they'll pay their normal property taxes, or they build and we get the first floor forever. You can probably take loans out of it. There's a lot you can do when you own an asset like that. The city and us, we would be foolish to pass up an offer of like this. And remember, we still own the other Pompidou, and that's paid for. Pompidou 1 is paid for. Pompidou 2 would be given to us. We're in pretty good shape. What we have to do is agree. Now, I know people talking about abatements. I don't think Philip has given out an abatement in like 7-8 years. I think this is a debate where we go ahead and we authorize. Sometimes you just get lucky and you step in it. And that's what's happening here with Jersey City right now. We're getting lucky and we're stepping in it. And that luck is going to give us 100,000 some odd square feet. We already got the other Pompidou paid for. We're in pretty good shape. I think we approve that abatement. All right, we're going to break for commercial. You're watching The City Show. I'll be right back.
No one plans on heart disease, but everyone should have a plan for it. We help patients of all lifestyles and medical histories plan for healthy hearts. We offer convenient screenings without judgment, hundreds of preventive programs, and women's heart specialists. And we're the largest cardiac surgery program in New Jersey. Make plans for a healthy heart with RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
Newport, the luxury waterfront community on the Hudson River, offers a quality of life you deserve in one of our many high-rise towers. With amenities such as the on-site Newport Path, light rail, Newport Town Square, 3 playgrounds, dog run, upscale restaurants, retail giants like Kohl's, JCPenney, Macy's, and Target. Morton Williams and Acme Supermarket are just outside your front door. A health and fitness center, skating rink, and medical facilities are also on site. Enjoy the New York skyline from our waterfront and various parks. Manhattan is just one pass stop away, or quick ride through the Holland Tunnel. Nursery and private elementary schools all on site. 12-screen movie theater at the Newport Center Mall. Looking to visit? Stay at the Westin or Marriott Hotel. For more information, visit us at newportnj.com. Make lasting memories to cherish forever. It's incredible. It's you, Newport. Live like you want.
Comprehensive healthcare is here, here, and here. RWJ Barnabas Health is healing, enhancing, and investing in Hudson County with its 2 newest locations, Hoboken and Exchange Place. Within walking distance or accessible by mass transit, our locations combine convenience with primary and specialty care, including cardiology, women's health, orthopedics, cancer care, and more. Let's be healthy together.
We're back. City Show, Pat O'Melia here, you there. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed your summer, by the way. I had a pretty good summer. We did a lot of work in the studio. I still want to get my knees replaced. I'm hoping we can do that very soon. I'll keep you posted on that. I know I got to take a couple weeks off. I don't know if I'll be taping. I'm going to have to roll me into this desk. Now, I'm not getting both my knees done at once. Doing one, then we'll do the other. And I love these people that, I should get the 2 of them done at once. Nah, I'm not doing that. Speaking of health situations, CarePoint hospitals. Bayonne, Christ Hospital in Jersey City, Hoboken University Hospital, of course, in Hoboken. They are running out of time. It has probably never been so imminent that these hospitals may close than it is now. They are literally flatlining. Time is running out. Warn notices were issued a week ago. What a warn notice is, it's a layoff notice. The state requires corporations of that size to give a warn notice to tell these people that their jobs will be in jeopardy. I think there's like 3 or 4 months notice. I believe the warn notices will take effect on December the 12th for all the employees at the 3 hospitals, the CarePoint Health System. That's affecting about 2,600 plus employees there. Right around the holidays. Isn't that good? We didn't take the steps needed to assure these hospitals will remain functional and solvent. Steps could have been taken. But I question our political leadership to allow the situation to get as dire as it is now. And I mean, it is dire. Their board met a couple weeks ago, and it looks like they're going to vote to go into bankruptcy. They've had numerous financial problems, some of their own making. Some of them, the state hasn't reimbursed them for charity care and various services they perform for people who are uninsured. They do have a large number, like 70% of their patients are uninsured there. Numerous lawsuits have been filed against CarePoint over the last year for various past due notices, suppliers, that sort of thing. Hard to pay your bills when you don't have money. It's a very stressful situation. And we've seen this going on. As before I went on hiatus, you and I, we talked about this, and we covered it, and we said what steps needed to be taken to ensure this. Now here we are, up against the wall. It is so bad now that Mayor Fulop has installed himself on the board of the nonprofit for CarePoint hospitals. And Mayor Bala of Hoboken has done the same. They will be on the board, and they will be involved in decision making. What Mayor Fulop wants to find out is the honest truth. What is going on? How bad is this? But it's bad. Now, I produce a medical show, Hudson Health. I talk to physicians and doctors and administrators all the time. It is very bad. I talk to people at CarePoint all the time. It is very bad, but it can turn around. You know, what we need is the hospitals in Jersey, and the 3 hospitals are running low on time. You can be certain. Right now, I'll tell you what's going to happen real quick and kind of wake up a lot of people. There is a dire nursing shortage locally and nationally. You think these nurses at CarePoint are going to wait around for that other shoe to fall? No. So they're probably going to be poached right off the bat locally here just by RWJ Barnabas and Hackensack Meridian. Doctors, the same deal. They're going to wait around for this to happen. Unless something comes about real soon, I mean soon, there's a problem. The doctors will leave. Merging the hospitals with RWJBH, Vine Health System, RWJ. Problem is, we lose medical choices. Right now, you have Jersey City, you got Christ Hospital, you got Jersey City Medical Center, and you can squeeze over to Bayonne and Hoboken for the best possible medical care you can get. You have choices. They merge into RWJ, you have no choices but RWJ. Merging with Hudson Regional Hospital and Secaucus, I don't think they can float the debt. I don't think that's a good deal. And 2, I honestly believe a merger there is really a real estate deal. I know the parties involved with Hudson Regional Hospital. What needs to be done, the 3 host cities, and I said this before, and the county of Hudson have to get involved. They have to get that. And that's what Fulop's doing right now. He's getting his hand on the wheel. But we got to be able to steer it in the right direction. You got to get the county involved. Craig Guy in the county of Hudson can get money out of the state of New Jersey far better than CarePoint can. That has to happen. The county has to be in there. The 3 base cities have to be in there with real people on the board. Not people who are going to go back and have to report back to the mayor. What should we do now, Mayor? People who can speak up and have an understanding. They have to be on the board. I know you can't have the mayors on there all the time. There has to be a change at the top of CarePoint, not at the level with the hospital administrators of the 3 hospitals. Those people are fine. Malek has to go. The CEO of CarePoint, everybody's lost faith in him. He has to go. These hospitals were solvent before. They can be again with the right type of management. It's got to be like a football thing. You got to have like a 3-year, 5-year plan. That's what we need here to get these hospitals on firm, solid footing. They were solid before, they can be again. It's not going to happen with mergers. It's going to happen with the county and these 3 cities getting involved. We can send a lot of business to these hospitals. We pay a lot of medical expenses now to various organizations. We can funnel that into these 3 hospitals to help them get back on their feet. Craig Guy in the county of Hudson can get money out of the state and maybe even out of the county. We don't want to run the hospitals. We don't want to underwrite the hospitals. We just want to make sure those hospitals are on solid footing. And that's what needs to be done, and it needs to be done now. All right, we're out of show. I didn't talk about the mayors yet, but we only got a half hour. I may save that for the radio show. All right, we're out of show. You be good. You be safe. I'll talk to you later. Good night.